Hello, fellow adventurers. Today, we are going to give you a tour of our brand new Brinkley Model Z 3400 with the back deck, a truly innovative feature from Brinkley this year.
That's right. We're going to share the good, give it a little tug, and back it retracts into its home and it's ready to go. I love that. The bad. My one thing so far that I really dislike about this layout is the fact that this refrigerator faces the front of the rig. And the curious. Slicker than owl snot. So make sure to stay to the end because we're going to share with you our favorite parts. Today, touring our new Brinkley is our adventure.
All right, so this is the basement. Or what do you call it? On a fifth wheel, I think they call them the underbelly.
No, we call it the basement. We're still going to call it the basement.
So one of the things I'm going to start with a really awesome thing about Brinkley. I want you to know that these doors slide. If that wasn't awesome enough, if you look, it was actually just on a second ago. There is a motion light inside the maintenance bay, inside where all of the pipes and the wet bay is, all the wiring and everything. There's a motion light in there. Who puts a motion light on the inside of a bay that hardly ever goes in?
Brinkley does.
Brinkley does. I mean, that's just awesome. And then, I mean, this slides so that you can go and any kind of maintenance you need to do in there. Like for me, I'm installing our PepLink router. I'm in the process of that. That's kind of why there's all this stuff just kind of hanging out. I was able to run the wires from the roof through the conduit that they put in there all the way down into this
There's the lights on now.
Yeah, now the lights on.
Yeah, see, now you can see it. Oops, sorry. Now you can see into it.
Out here we have one of the multiple zones of speakers we have in this RV. Not just the two that we previously had in the travel trailer. We have, I think it's what, 3 now?
Yeah.
And they're all Bluetooth accessible. They're not linked together, so you won't accidentally play music all through all 3 zones. You actually have to select which zone you want. And the speakers for this one are actually down here.
That's right.
Right here.
Yep.
And I think there's one other one somewhere, but they're underneath. So you only get music in your campsite. You're not playing music
to
10 feet up to the neighbors.
Yeah. And show them this. This is one of my favorite things.
This, okay, a lot of people have these, the hoses that come with the unit. This has them on both sides. So if we want to wash the dogs off.
Well, and it's not just the hose, it's hot water. Check that out. It's got the hot water on both sides. So if we want to wash the dogs off, like you were saying.
Yeah, I want to wash the dogs off. We can wash them off on either side. You can even have, if you want to keep your bay locked, you can have, there's a opening here. There's a port you can open up where you can put the hose through, or right here is also your propane connection. So you could put a grill up here if you wanted to put like a Blackstone or something right here, and I think that's what they call them, Blackstone. we don't have one.
Clearly we don't have one, and they're not a sponsor. By the way, neither is Brinkley, but we're just super excited and wanted to share this journey with you guys.
But you can always contact us. Plugs with USB-C, USB-A, as well as your satellite connection here. You have lighting that you can turn on and off. And just so much room.
This is the ottoman that goes with it, and it is a bit of a beast. It's fantastic if you don't have 2 very large dogs, but we have 2 very large dogs. If you're new to the channel, we'll show you those. We'll showcase those later, but we have 2 very large dogs inside, and it makes it really challenging for everybody to navigate around. So we decided to, well, what are we gonna do? Put it in the basement because it fits in the basement. That's how big this space is. Woo, there you go. And these are the steps that go on the back deck.
That's it. Yes.
Spoiler alert. It's got a back deck. If you're not familiar with the 3400 model, it's got a back deck, and it's not
a toy hauler.
5th wheel, not a toy hauler with a back deck.
It's got a battery disconnect up here, and they even tell you, they put a little label on it that tells you what it disconnects. And then we have, of course,
this right here too, we don't want to skip this. This is the key block products. They have a spot here as well as a spot right up here underneath the Brinkley logo. And this allows you to connect, these are 2 safe zones to connect the key block. And you can buy little add-on products like a basketball hoop or a solar light to add on. If you want to put it here or up there, you can put it in either one of the locations. They don't automatically install it, but you can install it on your own.
And so this is one of our 2 30-pound propane tanks. And what is really great about what they did with the Brinkley is they provided enough space for a 40-pound propane tank. and
spoiler alert, that's our first upgrade. Because if you can see right down here, we've got 2 40-pound propane tanks ready to go. As in, the dealership was really awesome and they filled up our propane tanks, which we were not expecting. We have 40-pound propane tanks ready to go as well.
And 30-pound propane tanks that are mostly full.
Check this out. Also not a sponsor.
So, as we alluded to in our last vlog, we've upgraded to the Gen Y hitch from the standard pin box. These things, I would have never imagined these to be as good as they really are, but I mean, the fact that it has shock absorbing features on it, whole thing is a shock absorber that absorbs a lot of the road vibrations that come through the truck bed into the fifth wheel, and you can see the fifth wheel moving as you go down the road. So it really does absorb a lot of that shock that would normally be transferred right into the rig and into the pin box area, where we know that some people have had problems in the past, not with the Brinkleys, but with other fifth wheels.
Yeah, we didn't even know about this system until we talked to one of the Brinkley reps, and he said that this would probably be a really good solution. Very helpful, Chandler from Brinkley. Thank you so much. You saved us not only a ton of money by going to this, but also a ton of space in our truck bed.
There's the hitch.
Look at the space.
We got the 4-inch offset in there because it's a short bed, and I mean, but this is just crazy. I mean, you can pull the pin on the other side and pull that out, and then you have your entire truck bed. Yeah. So this one has some of the fifth wheels we looked at had magnetic latches, and I'll tell you what, one of these things drop on your head, which they did happen to me when we toured it, is no joke.
Yeah.
So I like the manual latches.
Look how thick these doors are.
All right, well, skipping that, so now we have the inside. Now we have our Furrion solar charge controller with inverter prep, and as you can maybe see, we have an inverter here to get in, to be put in. Battery box. Dealer only gave us 1 battery, which we're not super happy about, but we're going to order a new battery anyway. We're going to order a lithium battery for it. And then you have hydraulic jack system, and 2 of the slides are hydraulic. So,
and this did not come obviously with the RV. This is just currently sitting here in storage, but it is the location for the generator.
Yeah. This is our Champion 4500 watt generator, and as you can see, it fits.
It fits. Look at easily. The space, and it's got so much space. I also love, it's got the docking lights. Wait, there's the ones out here. Yeah. Look at those. Look how fancy. Look how pretty and sleek.
And they've even put the lenses on the front to diffuse the lights, so you don't get that weird look with the LED lights on the front.
Yep.
And they don't fade.
With shoes on, you're
about 6 feet.
You're almost 6 feet. And you don't hit even the white bit, right?
I would hit the white bit, yes.
Okay.
If it was in its normal level.
I'm kind of a shorty, so that doesn't help you guys at all, so that's why I asked him.
So here's the other propane tank with the automatic switchers over here.
Yep.
And again, 40 pound fits.
Yep.
And they even put little lights.
Yeah, check out the lights.
So you can turn those lights on.
On the back side, you can already see the light that comes on and that you can turn on at night. I love this. So you have light back here. These screen protectors don't obviously come standard. Those are our add-ons, but here's the Furrion on demand water heater. Oh my gosh, guys. Again, something we were talking about doing for a long time in our other RV. We decided, as opposed to continuing to make upgrades to the other RV, we're going to upgrade the entire RV, and we're so glad we did. This has, again, been a huge game changer. If you're full-time RVing, it's huge.
Very. And then, so on this side, you have the Nautilus water system that you have in most fifth wheels. Pretty standard.
But look at the tanks. They're not pulled. Well, I mean, yeah, go ahead, sorry.
Yeah. So you have automatic tank valves, automatic Volterra valves. And for those of you, there's a few fifth wheels that have these nowadays, which is really nice. What's really nice, though, is Brinkley even thought about the fact that, like, what happens if they get stuck. And there's a panel under here in the underbelly where you can remove that panel down over there, and you can get at the Volterra valves and pull them manually.
Another feature that I really like, sorry, I'm kind of jumping in here, but is the fact that they included this retractable water hose. This is your water hose, and
it's a 60-foot retractable water hose.
But I mean, come on, guys. That's like one of the huge frustrations is, where do I store the water hose? Do I have to wrap it up every single time and put it in one of the... No, not anymore. Like, they fixed that. Boom. You just pull it out, put it through the... What do you call this? Whatever. Yeah, this little gadget here that's awesome that keeps critters and bugs out and stuff, and take it to your water source, and when you're ready to go, you just give it a little tug. Give it a little tug, and back it retracts into its home, and it's ready to go. I love that.
Yeah. And then you have our jacks right here. This is the leveling system. So we could retract the jacks. Obviously, we're not going to do that, but
we will show you that maybe on another video. But again, another huge upgrade for us.
The retractable ladder. It comes with its own retractable ladder with hooks that match the roof. We'll show you where those go in a second.
Yeah, we're not going to set this up right now, but we'll probably have other video that we can show. But it's amazing because not only do they give you the storage space for it, but because this RV doesn't have a ladder on the back like a lot of fifth wheels do, knew you were going to need a ladder. They provide you the ladder and the storage for it. It's ready to go. I love that.
And then down here we have the first of the sewer hose connect, where you actually connect your sewer hose up to, with a clear cap so you can see if there's any stuff in there that needs to be watched out for. And then you have your sewer hose storage compartment.
Yep.
You get 2 of those as well.
Oh, also, do you want to quickly mention the tires and the...
Oh, so yeah, these have dual Cooper heavy-duty tires, which is crazy. And heavy-duty axles, the 2 8,000-pound axles on this unit, which is very similar to what a toy hauler would have. But again, it's not a toy hauler.
And these are hydraulic slide-outs here on the 2 opposing slides, and the slide-out up here is the electric.
Comes with the MORryde road armor, standard, and TPMS with the sensors inside the wheels like a car has.
I mean, seriously, guys, I love the forward thinking on this. Everything from the practical to the pretty. I mean, look at this. Look at how, I mean, it's already a little dirty. Don't mind the dirt. But I mean, as far as like the finish of this, it's so clean. And I kept asking, so if you're like me, I'll try to remember to tell you the things I asked. I was like, what is this? Because I couldn't tell.
You can't tell in video.
Yeah, you can't tell what this is. This is the window on the inside, but because it was in the white area, Brinkley decided to put a white overlay so it blends in better. You can tell a little bit better right now because there's a light shining through it and it's dark, but in the daytime you can't really tell what this is because it blends in with the rest of it. And on all the videos I kept saying, what is that? And nobody told me, and until I saw it in person. Actually, I think it was Chandler who told us, because I was like, what is that? And he said, it's a window.
Yeah, we thought it was a panel, like an electrical panel. We thought, why would you put an electrical panel in the middle of this beautiful RV?
Yeah, but I don't think anybody's mentioned that. And they're in all the videos, because we've tried to watch like all the videos that are available on this model, because guys, we bought this without having walked through it first.
This is
who does that?
This is the 12th unit that they had out available.
Yeah. In
Only
the country.
12 in the country. This was number 12.
Yeah, couldn't even find one to walk through because they were all sold. And so we bought it without having walked through it.
Yeah,
And
we toured I think it's a 3950, the new toy hauler, which is, I gotta tell you, those are, if you're into toy haulers, that would be the toy hauler to buy.
yeah, this is the odd little door.
This is the outdoor. Now the cinder blocks are here for reasons.
Yeah, for reasons.
Now we upgraded the main lock on the door already, and this is the lock that is on the that was on the main door. That's why it's upside down. They didn't make a mistake here. If you can see that in the video, I just wanted to. This was originally just a manual lock. I put this lock here, and then unfortunately
Anyway.
the keypad. Anyway,
Yeah, but this is, and while he's doing this, I will show you. This up here is the, which is really hard to see because we're really close. This is the, yeah, you can imagine, guys, with us being this close with the new rig, I was like, "Eh!" But this is where the ladder fits into the side of the RV and holds it in place.
Yep. So this is the door to access the storage.
And here's one of our puppies. What's going on, guys? It's one of our 2 large dogs.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So this is to access the area back here for storage, but they thought about this. They're like, well, this is a nice little storage area. You could fit an e-bike here or a couple of other like outdoor appliances, whatever you want. Your grill can all be set here, like when you're going, or you can put your trash here.
I was gonna say, tell them what I call it. I call this the garbage chute.
Yeah.
Because when you're getting ready to pack up, you don't want the garbage, you know, like in the RV. You want to be able to access it easily. So you collect your garbage, you tie it up, you set it up out here, and then you can access it as you get to the dumpster, which is usually at the end of the entrance, right, of the RV park. You grab it out, you throw it in the dumpster, and off you go.
90-gallon and a 45-gallon gray tank. This is the dump for the back gray tank, which includes, we believe it's the rear sink and the kitchen sink.
I do want to point out that this has been changed since most of the videos that are currently out. They have put this key lock on here just to keep you from accidentally bumping into it and knocking it when you don't mean to.
Or for children, I guess that's
Or
why
dogs.
there's a lock.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I got the key in there because we don't have to worry about anybody unlocking it. But,
The dogs don't have dexterous fingers.
yeah, but definitely it's a good idea.
But it still keeps them from bumping into it
And
accidentally
and accidentally dumping your gray tank
on the ground.
on the ground.
Yeah, but you can see there are tons of outlets. This is one of the many. This is the main reason why people want this model of RV. Oh wait, you can't see it yet. This is the rain tarp to protect it, but it's got the patio. The ramp is obviously not standard. This is for our puppies, but as you can see, Mike just opened the gate and the puppies absolutely love this space out here. They've made it super safe for them.
Now here's and it comes with the table with cup holders in it for the Moride, I don't know what they call this thing, these little cross.
It's a peg. I think they call it a pegboard or something. Yeah. But this is movable. You can put it on the outside, you can put it on the inside. I believe there's actually, I thought there was a paper towel holder somewhere.
You can get all sorts of things. They don't come, it doesn't come with it, but it comes with the table.
Yeah.
You can get a paper towel holder, you can get dog dishes, you can get multiple different things that go on these pegboards.
Yep.
So this is the tarp, the rain tarp. It has a chain in the bottom of it that fits into the little groove here in the bottom.
This is a groove between where the door comes out, and the chain fits just right in there to give it a little extra weight. And it has Velcros that you can hear on the side here. And they even put in this little mesh, which keeps, like, there's a little gap you can see between these two. And they did this for protection for children, for dogs, so that no little fingers or paws or noses can get through that area and be pinched. So they have light switch here as well as speaker control. This is also the awning. We will hopefully show you another video where this is how you put the awning in and out for the back patio. And these are the outside lights. It also comes with, I think you mentioned, not one, not two, but
three.
Not just three. No, I was gonna say 3 smart TVs.
Oh, three. Yes, 3 smart TVs.
3 smart TVs. Okay, guys. So here's, like I said, not one, two, but what are the 3 TVs? You've got storage all up along here. You've got a sink here outside with storage underneath. Don't mind the storage. You've got a mini refrigerator here. We're using it for drinks because this does turn off during travel, right?
Yes, it's only a 120 volt fridge, so it only works when plugged in or if you have an inverter running. So it's not a 12 volt fridge.
Yeah. And then it has drawer right here, as well as a trash can here, just for the outside. And look at all of this outdoor cooking space. I mean, guys, come on. This is an awesome space for partying, for sitting and people watching.
Thule awning.
Yeah, the Thule awning we will show in another video when it's light.
Appearing on backup camera pre-installed. We didn't pay for any of that.
Yep.
And
yeah, and this cabinet, by the way, does close. It's just what we've got in it currently doesn't allow it to close. But here are your 2 speakers for the outdoor.
This is a change from the previous ones. The previous ones were here.
Yeah.
And they found that they shot sound,
the music to the neighbors.
Into the neighbors. So they put them here to direct more of the sound into the patio.
And again, that's one of the things we really love about the Brinkleys, is that they're always innovating. They're always making changes when they see problems or better ways of doing things. And that's one of the things we appreciate. All right, and this one of the things we didn't really mention, we just kind of did it, but this has a zipper tarp. I did want to show the zipper tarp that and the screen. I have not seen this in the other videos either, but this is the screen, and as Mike is demonstrating here, you just push down. It's like a blind, right? You just push it down, and then when you get to the bottom, you can just push it.
And then it has a little handle here so that you can overcome the lock.
Yeah, and it goes right back up. So it tucks up out of the way. And this rain tarp protects your TV and things here. And it has a zipper for a door pass through.
If you want to see us actually like fold it in, see how hard it is, then put a comment in there and we can make a video on that. I think it's pretty much your standard toy hauler style, so I don't think we really need to show that. But yeah, if you guys want to see it, we'll do it. And
that goes for anything that we have. If we skip by something that you want to see, let us know and we'll happily make another video for you. And I love the fact that this it's got the handle down so that it doesn't get in the way, but also stays. Sorry, that was Logan coming out the steps. It also locks into place here so that you can open this up and leave it open if you want.
And it does lock. There's a screen style, or a what do you call it, a storm door style lock on it.
And it does have the thickness, because this was another question I had, insulation approximately of like a storm door for a house, because that was one of the concerns I had. And it, so far from what we've seen some almost freezing temperatures, believe it or not, in the short time we've had this RV. Like the week that we've had the RV, we've seen some almost freezing temperatures, and we didn't have to put the ramp up. Obviously, if you put the patio up, you get even more protection from the weather and the rain and the cold, but you still have a significant amount of insulation with just the storm door.
And if you put the weather screen down, the weather tarp, it will hold a lot of the heat in. It's not exactly warm back here, but it is definitely not
as cold as it is outside. Yep. All right, so now we're gonna take you guys inside the RV. All right, so we're in our kitchen. This has got to be one of my favorite spaces in the entire RV. Guys, look at this space. Now, like I said, we're still moving in. This is move-in week, so don't judge. We're in the middle of things already. Like, this is fine. It's just gooey stuff that came off of a sticker. That'll come off. We just have to clean it. Look at the size of this fridge. I don't know that I even want to open it, but look at this space, guys. Look at this. Amazing. They have done an amazing job here. Here's our pantry. Plenty of space in here as well. These shelves are adjustable. Love that. that's brilliant. So I can even adjust this bottom one here so it's tall enough to fit my absolute favorite appliance, the Instapot air fryer in there. Storage above.
And this is deep.
Yeah, this is when he
Super
opened
deep.
this, I was like, this is the videos don't do this justice, but this is like deep enough to put a Costco size toilet paper package up there, a Costco size paper towels. I mean, for full-time RVers, if you know, you know, right? Like, you can fit legitimate amounts of storage up here. Oh, a couple things I forgot to mention about the fridge. It does come with an automatic. Oh, geez, that's close. Sorry. Sorry, guys. It comes with an automatic alarm system as well. So if your door gets left open, it alerts you, which is fantastic.
And a little screw that.
Oh, yeah.
The locking screw to lock the door
Not only
shut.
the locking screw, but look, they gave it a home. Look at this. They gave it a home. And this is how you, yep.
Screws in there, and then
So one thing I will say, because I wanted this to be as fair and raw for you guys as possible, my one thing so far that I really dislike about this layout is the fact that this refrigerator faces the front of the rig. Now, why is that a problem, you may ask? It's because when someone stops quickly to make sure that we're safe, it rearranges the entire refrigerator. So if you notice, one of my first upgrades has been to add all these baskets. These baskets obviously don't come with it. I'm choosing the woven kind. This will probably be on another video, but I'm choosing the woven kind to allow the most airflow. But this way, if one or two things fall, forward, it'll be caught by these baskets, and the basket will be up against the door, and not the couple of items that may fall off and then break and spread all kinds of mess all over your kitchen. All right.
Another thing Brinkley does is put these little rubber stoppers
Yes.
on any cabinet that might contact something else.
Yep. So that it doesn't make contact with something else.
It would, but we have a floor mat in the way.
Yeah, the floor mats and stuff, guys, don't pay attention to that. For us, we had to put the carpets and floor mats down because we've got a senior dog and he struggles to walk around a little bit. The floors are gorgeous and I would love to not have them covered. The space, look at the space. I mean, just to give you an idea of like how much, I mean, there's so very much space. So very much space. And then I love the fact that these counters are solid counters. They do show everything because they're white, but I mean, that's okay. I love the fact that they're smooth and they're easy to clean.
And then, so you got your Furion 3-burner gas stove.
Yep. One thing that I will say is like my second little pet peeve on this is that there's no cover for the stove. We're just using something we had originally that, again, I can put the link down in the description, but it's just a silicone mat. It helps keep the stove clean when it's not in use, and it also helps keep things from sliding around if you need it for extra space. Keeps stuff from getting spilled down in it.
For us taller people, I put the cutting board on here that keeps it from sliding around too.
Yep. I mean, you unfortunately cannot see out these windows right now, but look at all the windows all the way down as well. And these blinds are amazing. They have the Reflectix on the back side so that on hot days it's keeping the sun out of your RV and you don't have to have the bubble wrap and the Reflectix. That for us was another thing. It was just like, finally, why didn't somebody think of this? Yep.
And this is the oven. Obviously we haven't used it yet because it's still got
Can you turn on that light? Yeah, it's still got the yeah, take off the ties before you use it, but that's a lot of space down there. Again, we still are not completely moved in. Can you open this though? This is to give you an idea of where I'm going to put my baking sheets and stuff, but to give you an idea of how big and how deep these spaces are. I don't think we don't have, we're kind of moved in, but not really. Yep.
And then all under the sink storage.
Yeah, and it's got the drain over the sink here to dry your dishes. It's got the faucet. I wasn't sure how I would feel about the gold color. I'm warming up to it. I am. The only other thing I've seen so far that I'm not a huge fan of is the fact that this faucet, when it's hooked here, is so low. I wish it were like this height, because it gives you so much more space underneath to wash dishes and stuff. So this for me is a little on the low side. I wish it were just a little higher.
And then here's your trash can.
Not one, but 2 trash cans.
For recycling.
Yep. Sorry, go ahead.
A paper towel holder.
Yep.
That's removable, so you can send it on the counter and then put it back for travel days.
Plenty of space here for any of your garbage bags or Ziplocs or aluminum foil, things like that. And then the space here, oh my gracious, guys. I mean, we still have to bring in stuff, obviously, but tons of space here. Do I want to show this?
No, it's this.
I was a little concerned with like how many canned goods I had and what kind of space I was gonna have to put my canned goods. Guys, this one drawer fit all of my canned goods. As you can see, the only problem I found is they're all facing up now, so I just have to write what it is on top so I can easily identify what it is. But it fits all of my canned goods.
And if you like Mike and Amy, I mean, seriously, you guys have way too many canned goods in that drawer. It's gonna fall apart. No, these drawers
are legit.
Legit, yeah. They have dovetail construction on here. There's reinforcement on the bottom. These are no joke bottoms. These aren't the flimsy like.
No, these are not plywood like the flimsy plywood bottoms.
These drawers are no joke.
This doesn't, like, this drawer acted like it ain't no thing. Like it wasn't even. It didn't even seem to react to the fact that I put that many canned goods in it. And this is the drawer for pots and pans. They have the removable pegs so that you can keep your pots and pans from falling around as you travel. And you can, all of these things that are customized, you can actually remove the entire thing as well. So if you don't like this, you're like, I'm not a fan of the segmented drawers, these come out.
This whole insert comes out.
This whole insert comes out if you don't like it.
And then it's just a regular drawer.
The peg drawer comes out if you don't like it. So then it's just a regular drawer. You got the lighting underneath. Oh, you want to show them the puppy pet water bowl? We do not use this, but I love the fact that they inserted these. As you can see, Kayla photobombing here. He was like, wait, is there something in there? No. And the answer is no, because the dogs don't prefer the silicone bowls. And they're a little small for our guys as well because we got 2 big dogs. Sorry, I didn't show you up here. Hold on. Hold on. We got cabinet space up here. Deep cabinet space still. One of the things I didn't realize till we moved in, this is actually, what do you call this, curved?
Yeah.
You can kind of see it, I think. It's curved both ways so that right over your stove top, it is the proper distance so that you can put a larger pot here. And
it is a vented microwave though over the stovetop, which is crazy.
Yeah. Which
like,
is which is the way it should be. I mean, It should be vented, but yeah.
It's not like the other one. Like we had a range hood on our other one that took up so much space that was just unusable space.
And this, to give you an idea of the size of this turntable, this was our old silicone mat that fit on our old RV microwave turntable, and you can see it's larger. I don't know how much larger, like 25% larger at least, I think.
Yeah, it's crazy.
With lots of nice little features here, so it's not just like your standard RV microwave.
And then right above it, so if you're wondering why it doesn't vent to the outside, it's because right above it is the automatic rain sensing vent.
Which is, again, amazing.
And it's not one of the crazy like $3 ones that has the little tiny fan. That thing is it will suck out smoke.
It does. We've already tested that theory. But you know, if
cooking bacon. Bacon's done.
The breakfast is ready. If the smoke detector is not cheering you on to let you know your breakfast is done, then you're doing something wrong, I think. Yeah, with the smoke detector right there, we just turn this on. It clears the smoke from the bacon right out. So you also have the light switches here for all of the kitchen.
And then you have your Furrion that has the automatic louver thing that directs the air conditioning to this area of the RV, which is really great. It's not a ducted system, not just a cool feature. It has a dry program, so it can work as a dehumidifier for you. It has an automatic mode that'll switch it from cool to dry, back to fan. It even has, actually it may not, I'll put it in the comments if it does. The forward one, the one in the front, has a heat pump.
This
is
the dining room.
New for 2024 are these tea tables, and it looks like a tea right now, but it can be pulled out. It has our monitor on it.
Yeah, I was gonna say we won't show you right now. We'll do another video where we demonstrate the different.
We're gonna change the monitor out, put the monitor in the back. We got a thing coming that'll make that work. But you can pull this out and it'll come out to here, so 4 full-size adults can eat comfortably.
Not like this, but like comfortably.
And then there's a drawer here.
Yep, drawer here.
You can put your silverware in it if you want. And again, this is removable.
But we're using it for office supplies because this is our office area, and this is one of the main reasons why we got this. One of the reasons why we wanted this rig was because it has workstation, and dining room table as well.
And you can also slide this table either all the way that way or all the way this way and use it as an L-shaped desk as well, or an L-shaped dining table, which is really, I mean, just insane. And if you want to store wine, there's a wine rack down here that you can store up to 4 bottles of wine in here.
Sorry, we're getting photobombed. Look at the adorableness! Adorableness overload. You can also see the lights.
Alright, so moving on, we have our televator. This is...
And while you're televating, I will also point out you've got plugs up here as well as a shelf for electronics and storage up above. That is about 16 inches deep.
And they have your HDMI cable, your coax cable, and plug up there for you to plug in your electronics.
That's right. Another smart TV here, storage down here.
Fireplace.
Fireplace,
with
amazing.
Remote control.
Thermostat.
With a thermostat. Yeah.
Thermostat controlled. Look at all this counter space. When you have the televator down, look at all that counter space. And you do have a small lip here, but they've caulked it and everything to really make sure that it helps protect your TV when it's down in the down position from any liquid spills.
So over here, this is the window, by the way, the window that has the white screen on the outside of it. And I'll use it to also demonstrate that you have, on these windows, you have the blackout shades or the half blackout shades.
But you can kind of see the, actually it's a reflection, but you can kind of see. We'll maybe show it again in the daytime.
So these let a lot of light in, but they do block out some of the light so you don't get as hot in here, which is really nice. And they...
And the windows.
The windows screw open.
So you can still get a breeze and not have to worry about rain. So a couple things I'll point out over here. This is a
trifold sofa bed.
Not sure how much I love this, but it does come with it. It comes with the pillows. But look at this, how smart. Like they even put, you know, the snaps here that Velcro to the pillows so that they don't move around on travel day. Please do not mind my, I told Mike, I said we have to go ahead and do this video now because I'm already starting to make changes. And it's just a lot of changes that I don't want to have to explain, but the mirror is one of the changes. So if you see paint on the mirror, don't mind me. That's one of my craft projects, which we'll show you in our next video where we do the like month later once we've settled in. Yeah, once we've settled in, and we'll show you all of that. So if you're interested in what I'm doing with this mirror and why I've already got paint on it, then make sure to subscribe so you know when we publish the other one and show you what we did with it. Because that's a project I'm really excited about.
Another thing Brinkley does is they give you the paint color.
Yes, look, it matches. We could just go to Home Depot and get the paint color and it matches. Love that. Okay.
So, and then there's more, obviously more cabinets everywhere. There are cabinets.
Oh, we don't even have those lights on. Where are those lights?
Probably in there somewhere.
Oh, well, I might as well show you the panel while I've got this open. That's the Hutch. Yeah. I thought it said Hitch. We're still learning where everything is. All right, so you want to show them this stuff real quick?
So you got your standard control panel from Brinkley. You got Bluetooth connection. It does connect to your phone. Does not seem to run everything. I'm still learning it, so forgive me, Brinkley, if it does run everything. The main thing it doesn't seem to run is the two opposing slides from the app, but you can obviously take them in here with the control panel. You can put the awnings out from your app as well. You got your water pump.
So I'll cut this in while Mike is finishing up that. But you also have lights here. Don't mind the mess underneath the stairs. And these steps obviously don't have carpet. They've got wood, which is beautiful. But the third thing I will say that I really don't like about this is the fact that these are wood, because with socks on, or for, like I said, a senior dog, those are
some slick stairs.
I was gonna say, to coin a southern term, they're slicker than owl snot. I mean, they are so slippery, and I said we have to do something immediately. So that's why, like, Mike went out to the Dollar General, and got us some carpet and just made a makeshift stair tread for us, because we couldn't wait to get something from Amazon or get something that matched or looked nicer or fancier. So that will be upgraded as well, but that definitely is way too slippery. It's beautiful, Brinkley, but it's way too slippery.
Yeah.
It is way too slippery.
Another thing we wish they did too is on the Model G toy haulers, they have down here, they have a tray.
Yeah.
They even, it's
standard
Brinkley tray that's for shoes that they don't put on here.
And I even asked the Brinkley rep that. I was like, I mean, it's not that expensive. And he's like, that's a Model G thing. I'm like, yeah, I know, but it's just give us the foot tray. Give us
the foot tray.
Yeah, and the shoe tray.
I mean,
because we're gonna put one there. We're gonna do it. We haven't done it yet, but it's gonna happen.
All right, so rounding this off, you have also your solar charge controller, which is also got its own app that you can get from Furrion on the App Store, as well as this is your exhaust fan.
Yep. Can I point out my favorite?
No.
The dimmer switch. Check this out, guys.
Awesome.
And then you've got the on-off switch as well. Some of the lights like these only turn on and off at the actual location. One of the things I will show you as I move over into the recliner section is this feature. Look at this. I love that. That's so smart. When you are working on something or reading something and you just want to be able to turn those on, so many of them you have to reach up and turn it on at the source, and not only does it blind you because you're looking up, but I can't reach it. So they've included a little switch right there. Here's the heated recliner with a USB charger.
It's also a wireless charger with dual USB ports in the back.
Yep. And show the recliner, because I do like this a lot. It is not one of these ejector switches. It is a lever, which is really nice. And these are both recliners.
And they lay out like.
You can also change the colors of the fireplace as well if you don't like this color. Lippert screen defender down here. They have the what is this called?
It's a pull bar and
it's the screen assist. It's a pull bar and a screen assist. So it functions like so, and it has an automatic close on it as well. I probably don't have it open far enough, but it also, this has an automatic close on it. Love that. It's just the little extras. Now one thing, what's that?
Keep the pets safe.
Yeah, it keeps the pets safe, keeps them indoors. It also has a blackout privacy window here that goes up, We currently have it closed. One thing I will say, the Lippert version of this is not my favorite. It doesn't feel very substantial, so probably another upgrade we're going to do is installing an additional bar up here, but stay tuned to see if that becomes our next upgrade. Oh, one other thing here, we got a coat closet, which we love, and these are fuse boxes here, and then up on the top
Another closet
is a hat or bag or backpack.
Yep.
Activity tote.
Activity tote. Another fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
Sorry, another fire alarm.
Smoke detector. Oh, I will also mention, just briefly, down there by our beautiful large dog, we've got the fire extinguisher. And I mentioned to Mike the other night, I'm like, they put a white fire extinguisher in. I rarely have seen white fire extinguishers, but it matches the decor. So you gotta love the fact that they even did that. Here's your Furrion heat pump controller.
This is your furnace, your air conditioner controller for the bedroom. So your heat and air conditioning for the bedroom and the bathroom all come from here. And then it has sliding pocket doors which lock both open and closed.
Love that. Now I will tell you the toilet seat does not come standard. If you want that, you'll have to check out the description. We'll put a link in the description for you.
We have our lovely linen closet area with the Furrion on-demand water heater controller here. And another full-size fan. And this, I gotta say, when we looked at the Grand Design fifth wheel that we were looking at, probably potentially purchasing, and we got into the bathroom area, and they did not have a good fan.
They had a cheapo fan.
Absolute cheapest vent fan combination you could purchase in there, and that just annoys me. This is, even though you can reach it, still have the automatic opening, rain sensing fan in the bathroom. Brinkley also includes hooks pretty much everywhere in this rig, which is really awesome. There's another hook. These are not things we added. These are things that they come standard.
One other thing we should mention is they do have slow close doors. This one is not currently closing all the way because of the things we have in it, but it is a slow close door.
And look at the shower. I mean, this shower. And I don't know if you could tell in the video, but this is solid. There's no spongy floor in your shower.
No step up either. It's just flush with the floor, so it gives you more headspace. And I have to say, the shower is no joke.
Again, I'm about close to 6 feet with my shoes on, and
plenty of headspace.
Plenty of headspace.
Yeah.
They've even put the cutout here. This is not a skylight. One of the other videos, they said that this was a skylight with a cover on it. No,
it's not. It's 100% not. But it's, I mean, it's basically more headspace in the RV.
It's more headspace. I've been on the roof.
In the shower.
There is nothing above this on the roof, so I guess if you wanted to pay to have a skylight put in here, you could.
So this shower is incredible. It has the nozzle, or sorry, that has the turnstile device to be able to change the settings from the wand to the overhead to the full
body sprayer.
Body sprayer.
If you have enough pressure, it will go in between those in the in-between settings. But
so you can have the wand and the overhead or whatever. One thing that I'm guessing we're probably going to upgrade is the wand, because we plan to do a lot of boondocking. And while this is amazing to have all this hot water, and I am loving it, like full, like this is like a house. If you want an experience of being in like a home and having a shower in a home, this is the closest thing I think you're going to find in an RV. It is amazing. However, for boondocking, I could see this being a huge water guzzler. And so since water is going to be a premium and we're going to be boondocking at times, I can see this being a potential upgrade to a wand that has a pause on it because this one does not. But again, otherwise amazing. Lots of space in this bathroom. I wasn't sure how I would feel about the toilet being in the corner there. There is still plenty of space to use the toilet, and yeah, plenty of space. And I wasn't sure how I'd feel about the slightly raised pedestal, but it's not really a problem. The pedal for the flush is slightly higher, but other than that, there's really no other noticeable difference between this and our previous toilet seat. And like I said, I'm on the shorter side, so if it were higher, guys, it would bother me a lot. And this is like the normal seat, so the normal height is what I'm trying to say.
So another thing Brinkley does, which some of the other brands do not.
Yeah, it's a
this came with the rig.
Toilet paper holder that has a magnet, so you can move it, but it holds it in place
For travel days. And it has extra toilet paper storage built into it.
Yeah, love that.
That nice towel rack here.
Oh, and look.
So the mirror does not have a medicine cabinet behind it, which is interesting. Now, maybe you can put in the comments whether you think that's, like, should they have that in there? Obviously, it would have to be maybe two smaller mirrors. I kind of like the big mirror.
Yeah, I'm still a little bit torn because it doesn't leave you a great spot for toothbrushes, because these drawers are just not quite tall enough to put toothbrushes in.
Standing up.
Standing up. You have to put them laying down.
But still plenty of cabinet space.
Oh yeah, and I guess you could technically put them here, toothbrushes, but yeah.
Or maybe get one of those things that go here.
Yeah, I don't know.
And stick them up like that.
You've probably noticed by now is that this bathroom has two doors. Some people are torn about that. We were not sure how we felt about it. However,
I wanted it.
Yeah? Why?
I definitely wanted it because before I don't know what to call it. Maybe the bed shimmy, midnight bathroom visit bed shimmy, which always frustrated me.
Yeah.
Because I sleep here, and trying to get out of this bed, on the old rig, you would get out, and then I'd have to do this bit and skinny my way over to here, and then go out the door just to come right back in this door.
Yeah.
And I did not like that. That was a no-go for me. Now I can just go right into the bathroom.
Yep. I tried, guys. You know the struggle's real to make an RV mattress to make it look neat. King size standard.
King size standard, yep.
I mean, standard bed. Love that. The mattress was an upgrade. Now, we still, no offense, Brinkley, we still love our mattress, so we kept our mattress. It has like the bamboo cover. It's memory foam. It's one of those that you'd have to break in a little bit, and I need my sleep. So I didn't have the time to break in a new mattress. So we just kept our old mattress, but it fits so much better. It feels like brand new almost.
Oh yeah. And I don't know how they did it. These guys were wizards of some kind, but you can actually walk around.
You can walk around.
And you can make the mattress from a standing position. So one of the reasons why we were so thrilled with this fifth wheel, and it sounds kind of silly when you say it, but it has USB plugs in the slides right there.
So you can charge your phone, you can do, and it's USB and
USB-C, yes.
USB-C. Both right there, one on each side, guys. I mean, and an outlet right there.
And another one
on each side. Once again, they've got the fold down hooks here and here that you can even, if you notice, bring your slides in. Now, I don't know that I would do this just because it might catch on the stuff, but it is technically enough space to bring your slide in without actually taking the stuff off the hook. They also have them behind the door back here. So they've got them here as well. This obviously was an add-on by us, but they also have a magnet here so that this door shuts and stays put. And this is not...
That magnet is no joke.
That magnet is no joke.
Two-way privacy.
Yeah. This one is not privacy. Obviously, you can see in at night, so that's why we turn it to the blackout shades at night.
This can double as a desk and as well as a storage area for valuables and things like that. People do make inserts that you can get for these as well to turn it into a full-size desk.
And these have drawers as well. This can give you a little bit of an idea of the amount of space. I mean, you're not going to be putting like a full-size comforter in there, but you still have quite a bit of space there. Look at this. This is another thing. Like I said, they put things that make sense. They had extra space, so they put these cubbies here. I've already got ideas about what I'm going to put in my cubbies, as you can kind of see here. Comment and let me know if you have ideas about what you would put here. I'd be interested in finding out, because I'm still trying to figure out for myself what I'm going to put here. But put in the comments if you guys have some ideas or suggestions for us.
Sorry guys, you're gonna have to live with the air conditioner. We turned it off because it was because for the video audio, but it's too hot.
It's about 80 degrees here today. This is another reason why it's kind of full of stuff.
But this is also as loud as the air conditioning gets, and this is louder than the one in the back.
Yeah, this is the loudest air condition, and it's still not that bad. Washer dryer, hookups. Also, they put a oh, sorry, go ahead.
It's washer dryer plug here and vent in the back. You can't see it because of my clothes. Sorry.
Like I said, move-in day, guys. Or this is move-in week, so just don't judge. But we wanted to show you. They have the curtain, the clothes rod here, as well as one in this cabinet as well. Don't know that you're able to get that open. It opens, but the dog beds are in the way, so.
Yeah. And the washer dryer, or the washer hookups are in there for your water.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this particular latch for the mirrors, and I'm also not a huge fan of the mirrored doors. I'm just not. But I am a huge fan of this. Turn on that light. Look at this. Love the fact that they included this light underneath the rod, and I was gonna do it like this. There we go. Look at the space back here, guys, for shoes. I mean, each one of these is a shoe caddy, and you can see I could probably fit 2 more in here. This just to give you an idea of the amount of space in here. And as you can see, it continues on. So there's more space over here, cordless vacuum prep right there.
With plug.
With a plug that we're planning to, once we get moved in, we're definitely going to be putting that in. Forgot to mention this. Dimmer here. Dimmer.
There is underbed storage under this. I'm not going to lift it up because I don't want to unmake the bed again. But
yeah, but it goes halfway back.
About back to here. Some of the other things that you just don't think about. Each of the individual faucets have their own shutoff valve. There's a shutoff valve down in the basement for the shower. There's also, if you need to replace the shower, there's a panel here that you can remove that just screws out that you can get in to unhook the shower. It's just all sorts of things that they don't think about, that they hide everywhere, so that maintenance is just easy.
Yeah. Things in a Brinkley that just make sense.
Totally.
All right, guys. So this is our new home, and we wanted to share it with you. If you have questions, we've got answers. No, I'm not sure that's exactly true, but we're figuring them out. So if you're interested in a Brinkley, or if you're interested in this particular model, we know there are not a lot of this particular model out on the market or even available for viewing. So leave us a comment. Let us know. We will happily answer your comments. We will make another video to show you different aspects. If we left something out, let us know. We are happy to share our home with you.
Yeah, we're gonna see in the coming videos. We're gonna show you some awesome uses of the rear patio. We've been trying to find campsites that'll maximize, we'll say, the use of the rear patio. So.
Absolutely. So we are super excited to be on this adventure, and we want to take you on this adventure with us. Make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss one of our next videos, and we will see you on the next adventure.